Hello, my friends, and welcome. It is Thursday evening. It is Drunk Polkaroo time. It is day 2 of Polkapolooza 2.1, the remix, not featuring DJ Khaled. So we're going to start getting into the beers we got on day 1, and I want to talk about where we stopped first, which was Highlander Brewing Company. Highlander, they have more than one beer or 2 beers. These guys have a ton of beers, including a gift from Brian there. Thank you, Brian. Mrs. Polk thanks you a lot because it's her favorite style of beer. Their Winter Stout, 10%er from a stash. She's very happy. The Spring, which is just crazy, brewed with Labrador tea and wintergreen. We will be reviewing that in the future. It was an experience, let me tell you that. Thank you, Brian. Most of all, I just want to remind you guys, listen, we drove 330 kilometers to get to Highlander for one reason, because they make good beer and they're good people making good beer. We need to expand our reach. If you're going to talk about craft beer and you want to get out somewhere and go visit, take the drive. Believe me, the drive up through the Canadian North is absolutely beautiful. We had the hip going yesterday. It was a sad and wonderful day at the same time. The brewery is massive. Really surprised me, the size of Highlander, the amount of beer they make. They got a great community room that you can get for free for your community events. So I mean, if you're up there in South River, knock yourself out. So we've got a Scottish ale, Happy Landing, which is like a pale ale, like an ale with orange peel. Blacksmith Smoked Porter, that's for Mrs. Polk, because you know. Lion Grass, which we had right off the tank, which was delicious. Buckshot Lager, and then tonight I decided I wanted this one. Rye Road. So for me, I like a little rye in my beer. You know, it gives it a little spicy kick. Let's get into this. Thank you, Brian. A wonderful host. The entire team at Highlander was great. We ran into Mike from New Ontario there. It was just a fun day altogether. Today was great, too. Today was Toronto Day, so that was 8 breweries, 6 hours, about 200 clicks. Not as much. 5.4%. Let's get into this then. You know what? Clear pour, nice fluffy white head. Looks like a beer. A little bit of maltiness, some spicy caramel in there. Let's get into it. Cheers to the Highlander team. Beautiful people make a beautiful beer. And that's a solid rye beer. So the rye beer, generally rye malts give it a little bit more spiciness. You guys know that. I like that. I'm beginning to really like to explore these different flavors. There's a bit of a... So there's a nice caramel maltiness to it, a very, very smooth body, but then there's this spiciness at the back end that just invites you back in for another sip. It's very, very exciting to try something different, you know. I'm telling you guys, I went to Highlander not knowing what to expect, and I was blown away. And I'm just so happy to be able to share it with you and share it with, you know, Mrs. Polk. I mean, it's great to share a road trip with a buddy, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, parent, whoever. It's great to get out there and visit breweries like Highlander. This is fabulous. Okay, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my beer. It's getting quite dark out. We got to unload today's haul and document all that. But please, if you get a chance, I beg of you, go to South River, go visit Highlander, and go visit a couple of the other northern brewers, because you will not be disappointed. Until tomorrow, my friends, when we go on a road trip again. This time our overnighter. Cheers. Highlander, there can only be one.